Travel expenses for Computex 2018 paid for in part by Fractal Design. Yeah, if you haven't seen our coverage of the Fractal Define R6, you've got to check out our videos on the Define R6. We've done a Threadripper build, we've done an i9 build. It's cool, it's quiet, it's competent, it's a really awesome case, and you should check out our videos on that. Travel expenses for Computex also paid in part by ASRock. Yes, ASRock, the mini PCs and graphics cards, and ASRock's just building everything these days. Whether you swing Team Red or Team Blue, ASRock has got something for you, I think. So be sure to check out our coverage of all of their motherboards, everything from IOMMU groups to full UEFI tours, which I know only the people that are basically getting ready to pull the trigger look at those UEFIs. Everybody else doesn't care. So big thanks to ASRock for sponsoring us, and you really should check out our other coverage of ASRock products and our coverage from Computex 2018.
I'm at Seasonic, and look who I ran into again.
Oh, wow. Who's this guy?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's split personality. I forgot my meds. It's probably bad.
Yeah, probably.
We're at Seasonic. And this has got to be one of the most exciting things ever, because I keep asking about this. I know it exists. There have been leaks, but they've said nothing. But I hold it here in my hand. This is the Seasonic Focus SFX power supply. What is this? 650 watts? 650 watts, 120 millimeter fan. That's the key. SFX power supplies will have like an 80 or 92 millimeter fan typically, but this is a sort of a thin profile 120 millimeter fan, 650 watts. So if you're building in something impossible like the Encase M1, this power supply or something like it is what you need, because it's fully modular, you get the airflow and SFX. It's hard to find. It's also available in 450 watt in case 650 is overkill. I mean, you know, they get the new Ryzen parts that are like 65 watts.
Pretty good for that.
An 8700K with its 95 watt TDP, you can forget it. But 650 is plenty.
So you mean the 8086 with a 95 watt TDP now?
Yeah, 95 watts. No, it's just not even. We've got a lineup of other power supplies from Seasonic, the ones that we've reviewed, you know, 1000 watt prime, gold, platinum, titanium ratings. So there's a lot of interesting stuff in power supply technology this time around. I've got a review coming up of the AirTouch. So yeah, 850 watts. You get different fan profiles. That's sort of the secret. You can hit the button, and that's, you'll have to wait for the review. So Seasonic has this truly fantastic machine.
Is that what we're using? Fantastic?
That's exactly what we're using. You know why it's fantastic? Because it's fanless.
Wait, I thought this was fanless.
Oh, there's one fan. There's a fan.
There's a single fan.
In the bottom.
Yeah, but it can be fanless. That's the better point.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but the entire case is a heatsink.
Yeah.
So you've got the heat pipes for the CPU, and you've got the heat pipes for the GPU. And of course, the Seasonic, the aforementioned Seasonic 650 watt SFX power supply, which also still has a fan. That makes two. But this, I know that there are some people in our audience that are like, I need the penultimate fanless machine. This is a good step toward that.
Yeah.
Because it's entirely heatsink.
And you could run it with the Seasonic fanless power supply as well.
Yeah.
Without the fan in it, so then it would be a truly fanless system.
There is room for a full-size power supply, and the full-size power supply could be fanless.
Yeah.
Which would make it even more fantastic.
Yeah.
Or less fantastic?
Well, yeah. And
I don't know if it's more or less fantastic.
200 watts of cooling capacity, so that's total for the entire thing. So maybe if you got your 8086 and a 1080 Ti, it'll be a bit much. But things like, a 1060s, 120 watt, and like an 8600K or like a 2600X or something.
So what you're saying is we're not going to get an AMD 9590 and a Vega 64 in here?
Oh, I know. I mean, you probably could, and you could put a frying pan on the top here, and then you could have dinner while you were gaming. But yeah, no, it is impressive though. It's very interesting. I haven't actually seen something quite like this before.
It's a little reminiscent in form factor of the Corsair One, but this is all heatsink. The Corsair One uses all-in-one liquid cooling, so it's a totally different setup internally. But still, this is a really impressive build, I think. So kudos.
And my next appointment is going to be PowerColor. I wanted to talk to PowerColor about Linux support and making sure that they've got the latest and greatest Vega UEFIs so that Linux users get the best Vega experience, bus resets, you know, the whole 9 yards. So let's take a look and see what they've got.
Okay, so some exciting things here. This is Vega 56 Nano. This is exactly what we saw on stage during the AMD press event earlier. So this is Vega 56. I mean, look at this, this is tiny. We still have the 8-pin and the 6-pin power adapter, or power sort of requirements, but you can buy this right now on Newegg, I think. I don't have final pricing, so you can go look that up and sort of figure that out. If you have a laptop or a small form factor machine that has Thunderbolt, you can also get the gaming box. Newegg is gonna sell a bundle where you get the Vega 56 Nano and the gaming box as a bundle, and then you just put the graphics card in and you're good to go. But you can see we've got it connected here to our Skulltrail NUC, and that's what's running the Firestrike demo. So, good job, PowerColor. With mining, you can like it or hate it, but it's here to stay. This is the first mining rig that I've seen that doesn't actually have a motherboard. Well, it kind of does, they're cheating. There's a bunch of USB connections from this. This is a PowerColor designed sort of control system for this mining rig. And then a ton of PowerColor graphics cards. I don't know, they're not really graphics cards anymore. I mean, they kind of are, but they're mining. They're mining cards. I don't know.